Let's see here. No hive beetles. This is good. They're not real active, according to say. It's a little cool this morning. It's not even 90 degrees yet. I got money. Put that a little closer. Let's see. How about that? Little propolis there. This is good. Means they've been working, doing something. Ooh. Lots more bees than there have been, which is good. There's one hive beetle. Whoops, don't smash the bee, just the beetle. Which that's good. One hive beetle in the top of the hive is a good thing, because there could be several others, and there's not. So, because I thought the hive beetles were gonna be a problem in this hive. Wow, what day did I come and refill that feeder? Today's the 25th. I did let my last inspection when I do my last inspection, I don't remember. I'll have to look back, but it's been over a week, I think. I refilled the feeder on Monday or Tuesday. I think it was Tuesday morning, and this is Friday. So they've almost gone through a gallon in Tuesday. It was Tuesday morning, so they had all Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. So a little over 3 days, they've gone through nearly a full gallon. Okay, well, I hope that means there's a lot more bees in here than there was, and I hope that means that they are building some comb, because I can see some on this frame and this frame. So hopefully they're building comb on that frame and that frame. These two frames are the cutout frames. Most of that's going to be useless because I didn't do the cutout right. I put it's windy, and I'm sure it's cool to them. So I didn't do the cutouts right. I didn't take into account the angle of the cells, and I did some of them upside down. Newbie mistake. So I can't even get to that one with my grabber. So I'm hoping that they'll build out. Whoops. I'm hoping they'll build out at least a couple of frames comb. I added wax to this one and the other one. They haven't done anything with this one yet, which doesn't surprise me. Wow, it is windy out here. I didn't realize it was that windy. They may not like me being in here. I might want to smoke them a little bit too. Well, I didn't realize it was this windy out here today. We got a big temperature change. It's actually cooled off quite a bit. We had a front come through a couple of nights ago, so that's the reason for that. So, but like I said, I didn't realize it wasn't this windy at the house. My house is kind of sheltered by trees. They're starting to draw comb. Thank you, thank you. I'm glad. Starting to draw comb. They're not real quick about it though. they are drawing it out, and it looks like they're already starting to put nectar in those. That's kind of okay. Come on, there we go. These are the cutouts. I don't see any nectar in those. Honey. I'm not sure how the cells are situated in some of those. They're hard to see. They've already chewed that rubber band up. I think this is just going to be a pain in the rear end today. Another rubber band chewed up. Nectar and honey. Of course, I don't think they can put eggs in some of these the way they're situated. Like I said, I screwed up the cutout. Some of these cells are oriented wrong. They're supposed to be angled down, and I messed it up. They are putting nectar in some of them. There's a capped brood cell. There's some brood. There's some. So I didn't screw all of it up, I guess. So, all right. So they're actually using part of that one for brood. Big old glob of propolis on the end of that one. This is, oh wow, that one's heavy. It's got a lot of brood in it. It's got some capped honey, a lot of brood, a lot of worker brood. There's a big drone. I don't see the queen yet. A lot of brood in this one. This is good. Heavy, heavy, heavy. A lot of brood. Wow. Some of it's capped. They're starting to backfill some of that with honey. Y'all got to get on the ball and make some more combs so you can have some brood for the winter. Because they're starting to backfill a lot of these with honey. And this is it. This is the only one deep box that they've got. They don't have another box or a super or anything, because until they can finish drawing out that this box, I don't want to add another box. I wish they would finish drawing this one out, and then I could put another deep on it, and then have them draw that out and start using that one, store some honey and some brood in that one, because it's, oh, there she is. There's a queen. She's going to work on that, but there's a lot of backfilling of honey there. They're backfilling of honey. I think there's a lot of drone brood there. A lot of drone cells on that end of the frame. There's that little piece of comb again. And I know they're going to continue to do that until I don't know if there's a way I can straighten out that comb so they don't do that. I guess next time I'll just leave it. That way they won't waste energy building that comb back, and I can get them to draw and comb someplace else. Okay, she's on that one. There are actually some, I shouldn't have pulled that off probably. There's actually some cells in there. It looks like drone cells though. Like drone brood. The caps on them though, I can't tell they're much different size of the other one, but the caps look like drone caps. Drone cell caps. Alright. This is another one of the original full combs, full frames. I'm not seeing many hive beetles, which is very promising. I've heard there's a big hive beetle problem this year, and there were several in this hive last time I checked it, because they were kind of on the weak side. They were too much space. Well, there's a lot of brood in that. Looks like they're just starting to backfill some of that with nectar though. Lots of brood there. That's nearly a full frame of brood. That's good. Y'all keep it up. I mashed one. That sucks. Yeah, I know that made you mad. One thing about when it's windy here, smoke is not nearly as effective. It goes every which way. They're starting to build on that frame too. I can see that they've chewed that rubber band, and that rubber band, and that rubber band. So I hope my cutout screw up is not as big a deal as I'm afraid it's gonna be. They're making brood on that. They got that full of brood on that side. This side they're filling with, ooh, I almost dropped it. Let my grip relax a little bit. My grip's not what it used to be. That's full of brood, full of larvae, cap cells. That's kind of weird. I don't know what that is. It's not a queen cell. It's kind of they had kind of some burr comb. Looks like they actually tried to build some brood cells in it. All that's brood. Most of that's brood. I can't see eggs. I can see larvae. Of course, with my eyes, I'm lucky to see larvae looking through this veil. It's good. I mean, I can't complain about what I'm seeing right now, because the condition is improving. I'll put it that way. The situation is improving. They are still putting up brood. They're putting up brood in both of the frames that I was worried about. They're building comb on the frames where they weren't building comb last time at all. They weren't even trying. And this one, they've already started putting up nectar in the cells, even though the cells don't look deep enough to, golly, cells don't look deep enough to hold them. I just looked at that one. That's the one I just looked at. What am I doing? get to talking. And oh yeah, they're building that. That looks pretty. They've built that one up. That's almost finished. They're actually starting to build or fill that with nectar. Little piece of bird comb. Had a little bit of honey in it actually, or nectar. Yeah, they'll keep that up. Give them another week. They'll have that one and the other one finished, I hope. This one, I'm gonna say they're probably not even started on this one. Nope. Well, no, not really. They hadn't even started on it. So, all right. Well, that's good. It's progressing. The situation is improving. There. Gloves are too big. It's one of the next things I'm going to buy whenever I get a chance to go back down to Bemis, because I like being able to. I'm going to have to try them on next time before I actually buy them. I'm not going to do any more mail order stuff for gloves. Something that I have to ensure the fit. All right. Well, that one's. This one still they hadn't done anything with this one yet, so. It's snug in there with that feeder. I'm just gonna stick it down in there and see if I can give it a little wiggle room. There. All right. Well, like I said, the situation is improving. I'm gonna have to start filling the feeder even more frequently than I have been. It's Friday. I work Saturday. I'm off Sunday, Monday. So Monday, I'm gonna have to come out here probably and fill the feeder. Dadgum, they used nearly a whole gallon. They've used all but, and that's almost a full gallon, because I had this full to the brim, and usually a gallon is down on the jug a little bit. Whoops. You're welcome. I saved you. There. Come on, I don't want to kill you trying to save you. Okay. Well, it's looking up. I just hope I can get them to dry out enough comb that I can get them through the winter. I'm gonna end up feeding them. There's no doubt in my mind. I'm gonna end up feeding this bunch here. Probably the top bar hive too. Probably the top bar hive too, because well, that was my fault. The design, it was built smaller than it was supposed to. So with as many bees as are in that thing, I really wish I had more room in it for comb, so they could put up more honey stores. I mean, they're going to put up some. They've already started. They've already started filling some of it with honey, but I'm not sure there's going to be enough room to store enough honey. But anyway, like I said, I can feed them through the winter. So